Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Brains Podcast.
Whoa! Can you see that? Oh my god, is that Slender Man? Oh my god, are we in the forest?
Oh god, I gotta get the fucking notes. Just like last time, it's your boy Janelle. Right above me is...
Yeah, it's me, Jake.
That's me.
It's me.
Thanks for the introduction. I'm Riley, and above me is...
Liam, I'm the smoothest brain.
How's it going? I'm Pat, and we have the lovely...
And I'm the Slender Man.
Oh my god.
So our local Slender Man is also named, if you wish to take it away, Slender Man.
My name's Leon.
Scott Crawford.
Oh,
But I'm also known
Creator of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Now that you think about it, you've never seen Scott Cawthon and Slender Man in the same room.
true. I always see Slender Man when I'm on my way to school.
Hey man, what the hell?
So
I
I got
saw
a
him last
mouthful.
night.
Right, let me finish my mouthful because I got a perfect segue. So cut this part out.
Oh my god.
I think it's going in. I think it's going in.
On the topic of Slender Man, segue into the first topic. What horror movies gave you nightmares when you were a kid? Or was the first one that you like recognizably went, oh shit, like that is going to ruin you?
Dude.
Go.
I mean, I can answer this one immediately. I've got no horror movies. Like, the first one I probably watched was The Thing, and I thought, oh, that was funny. I like puppets.
Hey, 'cause you're 20. That's
Dude.
why.
Look, it's the thing of... Actually, no. Better. The first horror movie was Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Damn.
When I
Oh.
was a child, I was so scared of that movie. I remember, well, I don't remember, but apparently I watched it once when I was on TV, and I was like screaming scared. And then later, when I was younger, Jake brought it home, and apparently I went crying to my room, screaming, "No, it's a were-rabbit movie. No, I'm scared of it."
I rented it from
He's
Network
gonna
Video.
do my taxes.
I remember that.
I rented
Committing
a few-
tax fraud.
I rented a few DVDs from Network Video, which is our equivalent of Blockbuster, I guess. And I walked home and I had that, and I had like Avatar: The Last Airbender on PlayStation 2. I was like, "Look at these!" And he looked through the stack. He's like, "Oh, cool, cool." And then he saw Curse of the Were-Rabbit. And he just screamed and ran off. But you like Wallace Gromit. But Peter likes Gromit.
I like Wallace and Gromit. I didn't like rabbits.
So anyone else got a scary horror movie that fucked them up?
I think mine... I don't even know if it...
No More Room in Hell was the only one I couldn't watch as a kid.
Ooh.
I haven't even seen that.
Neither have I. I have no idea what it is.
Neither have I.
Is that the
like
one
this
with
girl-
that Hellraiser guy in it? Or is that
No.
Hellraiser?
I think it's Hellraiser.
Okay.
Wait, No More Room in Hell, the game.
No, the movie, dickhead. No, Drag Me to Hell.
Whoa!
Wait, why is he...
Oh,
Whoa, hang
Swear
on.
alarm already?
Bro,
Swear alarm, swear alarm. The first movie with scary moments in it that are kind of horrifying, that gave me nightmares as a young little boy, was Harry Potter 3.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Wait. Is it the exact scene where what's his face? Spoilers for like a 12-year-old movie. When long-haired man, what's his name? Sirius
Name?
Black, when he
Yeah.
turns into a werewolf and drags Ron Weasley down like a tree hollow.
That is kind of close. There's lots of weird movements when he's getting pulled through.
Yeah, that fucked me up. I remember
yeah.
that exact thing as well.
Ugh,
Holy
yeah.
shit!
But it's like it's the part before he gets on the night bus. Is that what it is? Welcome to the night bus, my brother.
Really?
Because of the wolf across the street, it's just darkness. And I think the part that's scarier than that is I think his name is Professor Lupin.
Yeah.
When they're
Lupin the Third?
running away from it after they go oh, and like they see it, and then they go around the tree, and then it's there, and then it's just scary. It's a scary wolf. I never imagined a werewolf looking like that. It's very cool.
On all of my 20 years of being on this earth, I've never been good with like anything horror. But then one time I went to go see a movie when I was like super young, and then a trailer for Caroline came on. Like it was that one film that had characters and their eyes were like buttons, and that freaked me the heck out for the longest time. I never got to see the movie because I saw the trailer and I just been having nightmares ever since.
What were you watching that had the trailer?
Meet the Robinsons.
I don't know, probably. You know what? Why not? I was watching Meet the Robinsons.
So a quick diatribe about Meet the Robinsons. I watched it with my mate when I was like 10 or something. I don't know when that movie came out. But I'm not saying. We went to the cinemas. We walked in there and watched it. And it was like, you know how you reach a point in your life when you suddenly realize that not all movies are good? Like you're a kid and you realize, like when you're a baby, you just watch anything. You reach a point where you go, I didn't really like that. Like that's like you start to develop a sort of opinion. We walked out the cinemas and I was like, that was great. And my friend's like, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And I was like,
whoa.
Well, you're wrong.
I was like, how do you not like a movie? It's a movie. Like we were in there eating like Snickers bars and like it was great. It had cartoons and stuff in it. And he's like, nah, didn't like Meet the Robinsons. And that was the moment. Like, I guess he just sort of woke up.
When you realize you didn't like it as well.
No, I love it. It's a great movie.
And I never saw that guy again.
No, I never saw that movie again. Fuck that movie. Sucks.
Every time, like every so often, I have like PTSD from that one trailer, and I'm 20, and it still freaks me out. I don't ever plan on watching that movie ever.
Got him.
It's great.
Got him. It got me real bad.
Well, I found it the movie that first I haven't really got any movies that cause me a lifelong fear, except when I was younger I watched some shitty movie called Bloody Mary. It's just like a horror movie, generic sort of, you know. It's got 1.5 out of 4 stars on most websites, or like 20%. It's shit. I just remember it scaring me. The first movie when I was a kid that properly spooked me was The Indian in the Cupboard. And it's about a kid who gets a little like Indian like Toy Story style that like just walks around and shit, like a little toy Indian, like the size of his hand.
Like a Native American?
Native American Indian, yeah. And he just has this Indian in there and just does stuff. I can't remember. It's sort of like a mix of Toy Story
and Johnny Depp would play that.
I don't know who the actor is. It was a mix of like Toy Story and Night at the Museum. And I've just searched it up, and it was directed by Frank Oz. Yoda.
Oh, jeez.
It's the circle of life.
Yeah.
So Yoda directed my childhood fear. Thanks, Yoda.
Yoda director.
He's the gift that keeps on giving. Thanks, Yoda.
Oh, he also directed The Dark Crystal, so there you go.
What?
Yeah, and
There you
Muppets
go.
Take Manhattan,
Yeah.
Little Shop of Horrors,
Is there anything this guy
Nice.
can't do
Live.
besides
and then
be tall?
nothing else. So there
Sing.
you go. I know you like The Dark Crystal, Tage, so there you
Yeah.
go. He was directed by Yoda.
Oh my god. That's
Hell
so cool.
yeah, brother.
Brother.
I miss-
Yeah, well, after agree with my boy Riley over here with Mr. Button Eyes, you know.
Oh,
that
damn.
shit.
I'm so happy I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I
The
do.
Lord.
But then I grew up, so yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
I kid.
Oh.
Then I grew
Whoa,
up here.
add sick burn alarm there.
I was scared of this cartoon, but then I grew a cock.
okay. Anyway, moving on.
Next topic.
I guess we'll keep it spooky for a bit and ask if you guys have you guys ever had like something that happened that you just couldn't explain and you could only say maybe it's ghost, maybe it's ghost.
I have one of these actually. One time during quarantine, it was sometime, I think it was during the end or the start of, I think it was the start of the second quarantine when we were inside. I was just sleeping at, it was like nighttime, just sleeping, just laying in bed, and I just heard this like low in the distance. So I thought, it's just one of those helicopters, because there was helicopters just constantly flying over our house. And then suddenly out of nowhere, I just hear this fucking freight train just go over above our house. I'm just sitting there. It was so loud that it literally made me frightened, to the point where I was gonna just where I was gonna jump out of bed, grab the sharpest thing in my room, and hold it in a defensive stance at my door, ready for something to charge through. I got like PTSD Vietnam flashbacks from this just one noise, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it went on for like a solid minute, and nothing happened. It was like 12 o'clock at night. And then I'm just like, and in the morning I asked everyone around the house, like, did you hear that? And everyone's like, nah, I didn't hear anything. It must have been your imagination. Next night, I heard it, and it was like 10 o'clock at night. So the first thing I did was I opened my door, walk out, and say, Mum, did you fucking hear that noise? She's like, what noise? The noise, the giant loud noise. And she's like, oh, the helicopter. I'm like, that was no fucking helicopter.
Can you confirm or deny this, Jake?
I can't remember anything he's talking about.
He was asleep at the time.
Man,
It was during one of his fucking uni days, so he went to bed at like 8. And I was so fucking scared.
maybe you got something with trains. Maybe you're a reincarnated train driver, train pilot, train.
I like trains.
conductor.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
Hot chocolate.
Maybe I have a dream.
Maybe I'm Tom Hanks in the Polar Express. Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
And then there's the of course, the occasional, because of back in fucking when I was in year 8 and Five Nights at Freddy's was a thing. I got super scared of it because I'm just that retarded. And so I'd always ask Mum, please, Mummy, leave my door open and leave some light spilling into the hallway so because I can see the animatronics coming to kill me, please.
Fuck.
And I'd constantly see like shadows move in front of the door, and I'm thinking, oh no, if I close my eyes, the spirits are going to kill me, not the evil animatronics that I know were definitely in the house. But like apart from that, nothing, just the occasional spooky, just like the floor creak when you're alone.
I hate that.
Yeah.
One of the worst sounds.
It was just that freight train just going over the house. It was just that noise. It was just so fucking vivid. Like, it's like just simply describing it as a freight train going over the house is doing it injustice, because it didn't sound like a freight train, but that's the closest thing that I can think
Did
of.
it sound like a helicopter?
No, it was just like a constant just noise.
Okay. I can kind of go off topic here. Did any of you guys remember a show on ABC3 called Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Like the game show?
It's
or-
like that found footage alien one with the Scottish people taking a vacation.
I was thinking of the game show.
Same.
No. So I can. You guys keep talking. I'll find more information about it.
It's very creepy.
Yeah, I remember
that show.
A lot of weird shows. There was another one. I can't remember what it was called, and it had it was a New Zealand show, and it had these kids, and it was sort of like short stories, like an anthology series of just spooky shit happening. And the one I remember is a kid, and she goes down to like the fridge, and the fridge is like a portal to like an alter ego world. And it was another one of those things. There's little snippets of memory you have, and it was like something that scared you. And she goes down to the fridge and opens it up, and there's like a alter version of herself, but it's really like messed up. And she starts like saying like "help me" or something, and it's like she opens the fridge, and on the other side of the fridge, there's another door, and it looks back at her, and she just closes it and screams. And I was like, no, never opening the fridge again. No. Everyone can make my food
I'm
for me.
allergic to the fridge.
I was like 7 at the time, so.
There was this one time when I drove a freight train right through William's house, and nobody would believe him.
It was over. It was over. It was directly over. I swear.
I can guarantee you, I went straight through.
I swear to the Emperor of Mankind,
Okay.
his
I gotta go.
remains that there was something above our house. I'm like, that's. I have an emotional dependence on not only alcohol but barbecue shapes, which I am opening now.
Stop fucking doing that.
I haven't had any like paranormal activity, but one time I was talking with somebody at like 2 a.m. and they were explaining like a really old story of how in between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. ghosts become more active. And for some reason I kept that in the back of my mind, and I checked the time at 3 and the lights go weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh hell no, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ghosts can't get me when I'm asleep.
The best defense for ghosts. Sleeping.
Everyone's like, it's like a human thing to see, dark shadows and stuff moving around the corner of your eyes, right? That's
Mhm.
like a human thing.
Mhm.
Like I think that goes with
Sure.
that goes with sleep paralysis. Yeah.
Mm.
I remember watching a very old video like years ago about there was this one like Harvard or something in America which had an elevator called the elevator of hell because it had like a fan that was like broken, so it spun like a weird like frequency, like it could hit this weird frequency, which would actually give people nausea and also see like ghostly figures like that.
Damn.
And like the elevator, it was like a tall fucking building, so it would go on for like ages. So maybe if you had the fan on, maybe there was something wrong with that.
Because that's what
But
the people who are
if it
into
was-
ghosts talk about, right? They talk about frequencies and shit, right?
Mhm.
With the EDF, is that not EDF? I forgot the name of that.
EMF,
EMF. Yeah, that's it.
electromagnetic frequency or something.
Yeah.
I know. All the knows that with things that are going like a higher and higher frequency, they can just they can just fuck shit up. If I remember this on an actual really old game theory video, I think that's where I got the fan information from. I can't remember that if you turn the hertz up like super high, you actually can control your own breathing. Like of course you can control it naturally. I'm no alien. Please don't suss me. But it's like if you turn it up like super like high, I can't remember what the decibel was. It was like 7 years ago or something before YouTube was created. It was like if you turn it up so high, your chest, like your brain will start forming the functions to make you breathe. So you'll just be constantly breathing. It's like higher and higher. Of course, you'll have ear damage and all that. Then eventually, if you turn up too high and too loud, you can blow open certain parts of your head. Or that part's probably false. But yeah, apparently you can control people's breathing. But I know that the fan part, because people were actually recording incidences of ghostly figures in the buildings with improperly built fans.
The one paranormal thing that's happened to me, which I can't explain, was it's in that moment when you're just falling asleep and your eyes are heavy and you're waking up here and there. You're like, I was leaning on the wall on my bed, watching YouTube or something on the monitor on my desk from bed to desk, and I was in that mode. I was just about to fall asleep, and then bam, I hear a huge, like a really close whisper. I don't know what it said in my right ear, and it's like there's no one fucking sitting there. So like, like that was in my old room, and it's. That's the only thing that I've never been able to explain, and I haven't forgotten it at all.
So that was me. I was asking for the bathroom.
Came into your house after take a piss and then went home. No, I got nothing. I never. If I've heard noises.
Why is your life so bland?
I mean, like the thing is that where we
Look at
live,
him,
there's
the perfectly sane person.
lots of possums fuck around on the roof, and for ages I always
Literally.
used to think.
Yes, literally.
And we used to always just go, when we were younger, we'd hear these. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard a possum make its noise, but you're sort of sitting there and you just hear like.
Yeah.
Like when it
Ghost
breathes.
screams are scary.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
When I was a baby, I used to.
Predator noise.
When I was a kid, I used to think is it like an animal, like an actual monster in the roof, or is there something in my room? But it just turns out that my bedroom is right above where they like to run over because the roof is kind of flat, and they just sort of like ran around. And after years of it happening, I just sort of like got used to it. So whenever I hear a noise, I'm like, probably possums. I just filter it out.
How does one just not pay attention to a specific noise?
The
I
only
don't
one that
understand
gets
how that works.
The one that gets me a lot is it sounds like my back door's opening,
Oh.
but like I know it's not.
I hear stuff like when people are like awake and they like hit doors or like slam cupboard doors and stuff around the house, or I hear like really loud footsteps. I'm like, yep, this is where I die. And I just sort of sit there and wait.
This is it. Today's
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah. Oh, there's just something about that hearing a noise in your house and your heart drops, Like, okay, what could it be? What could it be? What could it be?
It is one of the worst feelings because I don't want to find out, but if I do go and find out, there's a chance that I could die like right then and there.
What about you, Leon?
Leon's dead. Oh,
Oh, wait.
it's almost
I
like
hear
you
ya.
can still hear him.
I hear. What have I done? Well, the only thing I can remember to memory, I don't know why, but remember last time we were talking about Prince's name and it's a symbol?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the next night, for some reason I dreamt I've been surrounded by like weird monks looking down upon you, like in black hoods and whatnot, in a very terrifying and horrific way. And I don't know why, but that symbol led to that nightmare, and I woke up from it. I was like, "Whoa, oh, that's freaky." And then when I was trying to get back to sleep from it, I was like, "Just imagine me kicking her ass or something. I don't know, something nice, puppies and whatever."
It's
yeah.
him. He's got the symbol.
Yeah.
He's the chosen one.
I don't know about you lads, but a lot of my childhood growing up was spent playing different video games, right? I guess we could extend this a bit further. Which Pokemon generation has the best music?
Oh.
And this is a
I
real.
don't know. Please don't ask
We're
me.
doing this again.
I've only played one freaking Pokemon game, and I have a perfect choice. I'm very confident in my choice.
Well, okay. Well, we can extend this further, and then we can involve everyone with like just. I was talking to Liam about this earlier. The most iconic video game music of the 2010s, like what songs, like or what franchises' music is like. What's made an impact? Everyone knows E1 M1 from Doom. The Doom song. Everyone knows the Halo theme. But what songs were made in the 2010s that actually still are important? We'll do that. We'll do
Baby Shark.
Well, I was thinking stuff like Megalovania, or like Doom, Rip and Tear, all that sort of stuff. There's songs which happened, which have persisted. But first off, Pokemon themes. All right, which generation has the best sound?
Which
You
one?
sound
I have no clue because I only played one Pokemon and I didn't.
Yeah, I'm same on that boat.
Sorry, that's a lie. I played 3 Pokemon, but I still couldn't remember any of it.
Is it Diamond and Pearl with Eterna Forest and Snow Point City and
That's the one.
the lake theme?
Gen 4 is a solid choice.
Yeah, that's my choice.
Gen 3
4
for
is a very
Lavender
safe
Town.
choice.
Gen 3, those Trump. All right. And
No, Gen 3 for Lavender Town. Get a bunch of kids to commit suicide. For all of you that don't know, that was a
Liam,
hoax.
Lavender Town was Gen 1.
So why was it in Gen 3? Don't.
We know what we're
what's it
talking
called?
about.
Fire
Soul
Red and
Silver
Leaf Green.
What about fucking we have the shit Pokemon games that we have where you convert to red.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver are Gen
It's
4.
all
Liam.
going downhill from here.
It's all gone down. Liam, you fucked it. Liam, I can't believe it. You fucked it.
But that's
No.
got Lavender Town in it.
It
Liam,
does, but
what's your
it's from
favorite
Gen-
Pokemon music?
My favorite one is the one where it's like goes like ba ba do ba ba boo ba ba.
Generation 3.
That narrows it down to
I played-
all of them.
I played Gen 4 first because Diamond was like
Yeah,
the
baby.
shit back in like
Right,
2005 and 6 or 7 or whatever. But it was soon afterwards I got Emerald, and I probably played them about the same, but I like Emerald sticks way more in my mind. And the music in Pokemon Emerald is unbelievable. Like all of it's like that the synth trumpets and the really like bassy songs and all. It's so it's sort of like the end of that. It's sort of like I guess the 16-bit sound era, like just before it changed to Generation 4, the music was more refined and it had more instruments. And this is just things going wah, 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 wah. And it's like I adore it. I adore Gen 3's sound. So unique.
I prefer Gen 4s because that's the only Pokemon game that I really just like.
I'm a big fan of Gen 4 as well. Like, when I first started playing Pokemon, I started with Gen 4, and
Same,
then
bro.
I played it again, and again, and again, and again, and then moved on to Gen 5. I didn't play that as much, probably because of that Hydreigon, like, towards the end, because he'll just whoop everyone, regardless of what typing you are. And then, anyway, after that, I moved on to Gen 6, and then I played that one again, and again, and again, and again. For just no apparent reason. That was also the first game where I got my first legit shiny.
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were pretty good.
Thank you.
I got my first shiny when my character was named Shadow, and not after the hedgehog, but after my imaginary character.
Dude!
Your OC.
It was
Not
a
the hedgehog.
No, I didn't know.
What?
At that point, I only knew Sonic from Sonic. I didn't know any of the other characters because the first time I heard Shadow the Hedgehog, I thought, "See, what are these idiots talking about? It's Sonic."
Would you show me your cock?
Yeah.
Ah!
Chaos Control!
No! My cat!
Yeah, my first shiny ever was a shiny. Was that Tentacruel? With the first.
Tentacruel. And I know
Yeah, the
exactly
first
where you
episode.
caught it. You caught it just outside the Safari Zone, in the bottom of the map.
I think so.
I was there when you caught it, and I remember it very vividly for no reason.
I remember. Okay, again, never did I try. Okay, I know we went on from talking about the best Pokemon music to now talking about this, but sorry, I just got to smile over. Fucking Celebi. Well, not Celebi. The fucking from Generation. One of them, I think it was Gen 4. The fucking that pink thing that's got like the rainbows on it. That motherfucker, I threw
Cresselia?
Ultra Ball up. Cresselia, that was it, not Celebi. Get
That's
the fuck
the-
out of here, like Gen 3, motherfucker. Cresselia, that motherfucker would escape Pokeball after Ultra Ball after everything. Mega Balls, Super Ultra Mega Death Balls, Dusk Balls, Dawn Balls, Quick Balls, Slow Balls, any type of balls I could throw at it. Even my own. I ripped them off with the might of Tidus himself and threw them at him. That motherfucker would escape everything. I'd stay up for like at least like 4 hours in total trying to catch that one Pokemon. In the end, I just threw my Master Ball, and I just thought I wanted to keep it. I wanted to say this is my Master Ball. I didn't use it on
Cresselia.
anything. I just fucking threw it because I said I want to complete the Pokedex, and I was so mad that I wasted it. To this day, I still am.
Imagine using a Master Ball on a Cresselia.
Not Celebi. Celebi can get the
Rip Celebi.
celery.
Celery.
Back onto the more broad topic, actual memorable songs from the 2010s in video games. And I'm not talking like, oh, it's the Halo theme in Halo 4, or oh look, it's a song in this. It's like, you know, what stuff like, you know, Megalovania, which I know was from a
Power by Kanye West
like the fuck video game music.
in Saints Row.
That don't
yeah,
count.
I think it's all that original soundtrack.
I need a hero. More barbecue shakes.
I'm trying to think.
So, what was I doing in 2010? What was I listening to in
What?
2010?
2010 through 2020, I was thinking like, what are the most like? Well, Liam pointed out a good one, Dark Souls, the whole Dark Souls soundtrack. You know, stuff like
Yeah.
Taurus Demon and all that. Those are important.
Quinn's theme.
Are these songs that are still used by the society?
It's
Like,
just
in
more.
other videos.
You know, it's like who remembers the theme to Bulletstorm or like I don't know
Oh, yeah.
the menu music to GTA 5. It's like that like there are songs within those games which may have had an impact, but you know what are the ones which like if you know if you start
Superstar from Mario Odyssey.
yeah like Jump Up Superstar right that was huge.
That
right?
is such a good song.
Yeah.
I love
It is a
that.
good song. That's what I'm. Those sort of songs. That's what I'm looking for.
The Arms theme. You
I don't know. I'm
That,
theme.
I don't remember it, but- Oh yes. I remember.
Yeah, that shit
What
was
video
sick.
game?
Arms.
Arms.
For the Switch.
Yeah.
Maybe the
Red
Sovngarde theme.
Oh, Skyrim, of course.
Yeah.
The entire
Everything.
Skyrim soundtrack.
And I was thinking as well, maybe Fallout, but then the Fallout 4 theme is just the Fallout 3 theme, but slightly different.
Fuck.
Well, let me just search up. All right. Best games of 2010s.
No, this is our podcast, not the internet.
No,
These are our
my-
opinions, damn it.
we got Minecraft music. Nothing from The Witcher.
Oh, dude, the freaking 2014
Minecraft
update for
music.
Minecraft, the updated soundtrack. Oh my god, there's a song. Oh, there's a song. I need to find this song. It's so
Dude. The Pig Step remix.
good. Yeah.
So good.
I guess maybe something from
Aria
the Master
Math. Aria Math. Minecraft. It's so fucking good.
Aria
Going
Math.
up.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that
Oh.
after this.
Minecraft Creeper Rap by Dan Bull.
There were so many Minecraft parodies back in the old day. I can't remember if they are the world's best thing to ever exist or the world's worst thing to ever exist.
Not
Of course.
gonna lie, I listen to that creeper rap a lot.
No.
Minecraft parodies were my childhood.
I was like 2 years too old for it, thank Christ. I gotta skip that entirely.
You dodged the bullet.
I dodged it.
And I couldn't be
Diamonds in the
prouder.
sky.
Don't mine at night. We've got Metal Gear Solid 5, of course.
Oh, you're a
How can you
genius.
forget that soundtrack?
Quite.
Oh my god.
I'm nuclear.
Oh my
I'm
god.
brown.
Dude,
Waluigi?
I'm enjoying it so much on PC right now. It's like my third
Really?
playthrough now, and I'm enjoying it so much.
Bro.
Fuck.
I never finished it. I was just in the wrong frame of mind. I just couldn't get my head around it. I'm like, nah, we're gonna put this shit down. I got a few out. I got like a good.
Did
8
you
hours
did you
in
watch
it.
like a breakdown of the story before you got up to it? Like a
No,
timeline or
no.
something?
I'd never touched a Metal Gear game before,
Yeah.
and I was fully expecting to just not know what was happening.
Mm.
But it was sort of like I didn't. I just did a mission where I had to get like a rocket launcher called the Wasp or
A
something.
honeybee.
Oh, the honeybee. Yeah.
Honeybee. And then like all these like ghost people show up, and I'm like,
The
okay,
mist.
I get it.
The
I've never
skulls,
played Metal Gear
boss.
before. I don't know who these lads are, but I'll just deal with it. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, I try to stealth locations, and every time I stealth it, they spot me. I'm like, I'm not fucking doing it. I just like stopped. I got it installed. I'll finish it one day.
Yeah, I think my first and second playthrough, I didn't play stealthy that much at all, and I killed a lot and stuff. And this time I'm saying, you know what, I'm gonna play a little different this time. I'm gonna try and get like S ranks and stuff, and finish the development tree and all that jazz.
Yeah, although during the beginning of that game, Jake would always be playing it, and whenever that person, the stretch would show up, we'd always just go, Psycho Mantis, because that's the only character that we know apart from
Psycho
from
Mantis.
Oculus.
Mm.
Psycho Mantis, and then just like an explosion happens, or like, oh, Psycho Mantis, how could you?
It feels remarkable though. Like for a game that's
So
like, how old is it now? 8 years old or something?
That engine
It
is
plays
literally the best, and it only got used for that. And I think the only other thing that engine got used for is a freaking golf game.
No. Metal Gear Survive.
Oh, fuck.
I'll be honest, I zoned out for like 1 second. What are we talking about? Because I heard Psycho Mantis.
Psycho Mantis. Metal Gear Survive.
Oh,
No.
The zombies music from Black Ops Call of Duty games.
ooh, not bad.
I remember when we were actually learning to do the piano, or play the piano, I learned that, and I was like, yeah, that's the shit.
Yeah.
It was like 12 notes total. And I learned it and I thought, man, I'm so fucking cool. And I showed it to like 2 people at school and they thought, wow, that's cool. I never saw those people ever again.
In that period, that 10-year period, Undertale's soundtrack.
Mm.
It's a very good contender. Megalovania, all those.
Another medium.
There's gotta be a few like indie games.
Oh,
Five Nights at
Stardew Valley as
Freddy's.
well.
Stardew Valley, I guess.
That has
Oh,
some really chill music.
You're genius. You're genius.
Wait, which
See,
one?
he gets it. Taste it. Stardew Valley,
Oh, yeah,
very
that's
nice.
got some bangers. That's got some bangers.
Terraria. Oh shit! When it comes through, it's not gonna be like stuttered.
Sorry. Dude, the night music. Oh, the night music from Terraria.
All right. Well, how about this? This one's been in my mind, but as much as all the songs are good, I can't think of any of them which are like pervasive and like everyone knows. Red Dead 2.
Oh,
I
dude.
never played Red Dead.
How am I
2.
not thinking of these
American
things?
Venom.
Yeah. Oh, it's got so many amazing songs on the soundtrack, but it's not like everyone. It's like anyone knows Red Dead 2's songs because like what, like 80 in there.
Mm.
There's so many goddamn songs on that soundtrack. Like Disco Elysium, Portal 2.
When did Portal 2
Pokemon.
come out?
Portal 2, 2011.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Portal 2. I've played that so many bloody times. Like I can't even play the multiplayer anymore because I just know the puzzles will fall like, back into my hand.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Portal here, run here, go here. All right, next level. Let's go.
Hey, if you got it on PC, you can do community maps. Workshop.
Xbox. For some reason, my drink just feels like it's getting stronger over time. I don't know how.
Just because you're gonna wake up.
It's just one of those drinks.
Don't want to wake up.
I don't
Yeah,
want to wake
wake
up. I'm going to sleep.
I just finished my second drink.
All right, papers, please. What about that?
Oh yeah, that's like boom, 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 boom. Can't forget that one.
Goat Simulator.
Not even joking. I would listen to that when I'm walking home because in year 12 I started walking home, and I just got my iPad and I was like, I'm gonna listen to some music. So I just put that on. It was a half-hour version, so I just listened to like just this fucking mellow drum, just bomb, for like half an hour, like walking home. And I'd purposely walk slow, so I can absorb the entirety of just booms.
That's a long
That was
distance from that place to your place.
That's a lot. Yeah, good point. Did you listen to it for like half an hour?
Well, I mean, I'd sprinkle in some other songs, but I'd eventually just every single day when I'm walking home, I just always all right, walking home, walking away to school, put this on, just bomb, bomb. It was my trusty sidekick. It was literally always there whenever I wanted to listen to music.
And the one song that you happen to go to is just bah, 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 bah.
I had little tingies in there.
But for the most part, bah, bah, ding, bah.
I guess I was kind of be edgy and be like, oh yeah, that just sums up school life, just the same shit over and over again.
That footstep was so powerful.
Society.
Oh, damn it, we live in so much society. I'm surrounded by so much society. If I didn't live in society, I would return to monkey.
I started listening to the Kinks lately because I really, really like Lola, that song. And I was going through it and I started listening to 8 Man, and the whole entire comments for like the song, which is just about someone who's sick of the city and saying, I want to go back to the jungle. It's all just, oh, reject maternity, return to monkey, oh, return to monkey, oh.
Relevant meme.
Relevant meme.
Relevant me.
Let's switch a little bit of topics. What are some songs that you like listening to? What are some good old songs that you always go back to?
Okay.
well, I'm sorry. I just come up with from my previous topic about games and soundtracks that we listen to. A soundtrack that I like listening to is Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. That soundtrack.
Oh, bro.
I bloody love that one.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's fucking great. Yeah.
That entirely reminds me of the Gen 5 Pokemon Gym Leader song.
Dude, that Mighty Switch Force song with the set the world aflame. Cause light 'em up. Are you ready?
Why you get into it?
How much of each of these songs can we like clip in there before it becomes like copyright like infringement? You put like 4 seconds.
DMCA. Just me.
Oh, Celeste soundtrack.
Celeste.
Celeste is so
What about
Never
the
listened to Celeste.
Super Smash Bros. Brawl theme? And
Among
the
Us soundtrack, anyone?
That seems pretty sus.
Yeah. The soundtrack's pretty sus, is that what you said?
Yeah, that seems pretty sus to me.
You don't have a true gamer.
Killing Floor 2 soundtrack. Killing Floor 2 soundtrack is really good. Animal Crossing music. Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I fucking love animals. I fucking love them.
Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze.
That's a good
You know,
choice.
I know it's literally like when I was having this conversation with Jake, I brought up a really good point. The Fallout 76 version of Country Road. that's not entirely a video game. Because, or it was the cover was made for video game, but that was an existing song. But then, because of memes and stuff, and I like to personally attribute this to RT Games Crowd. Shout out to that big streamer.
Let's go.
Ooh, name drop.
Ooh. I personally like to think that he brought that from just being a typical here's haha funny country there's a country song to becoming an actual song within itself. Because if you say like Saints Row soundtrack, that's all just normal songs. So if you say Fallout soundtrack, that's just all normal song, like the radio soundtracks. But I feel like that the 76 version of Country Roads, it ascended just a cover and just normal song and became a meme / normal just thing.
True.
It's on a whole other plane of being.
It literally is.
You've got Country Roads, and then you've got Country Roads.
You've got Galaxy Roads, because it takes a galaxy brain to understand the road.
Ooh.
Galaxy Roads.
Oh, the Killing Floor soundtrack. The Killing Floor soundtrack. I already said that. Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I made me think of
I haven't played that game in a while.
what's that one where you?
I wonder why.
Hotline Miami.
Oh,
Didn't that have Carpenter Brute in it?
yes.
What a good soundtrack then.
True.
Okay,
Buy his shit. It's good.
over quarantine, I went into this sort of like this just sort of exploration. I've just become obsessed with like theme parks and like the history behind them and how rides are made and that. And I was watching vlogs from like special days and special events, and one of them was Fright Nights, which is a thing they do at Disney World, not Disney World, Universal Studios in in the States. And what happens is it's just a whole entire event where the whole park becomes Halloween themed. Like there's people dressed up as psychos with chainsaws, and they don't actually spin, but they have the petrol engine, so they rev, and they'll swing them at you, and there'll be people dressed as zombies that lurch at you and all that sort of crap. And like there's moody lighting, and like they have this area's the Mad Max cult has taken over this area. Walk in there, and there's like cars like crashed into buildings and all that. It's all props and sets, or like randomly people. Like they call them cast members over there. The actual actors will run out and be like chased by 2 or 3 zombie actors and go like, "Help! Run! Run!" And they'll like climb up stuff and try and get away from them.
That's awesome.
So it's like the place feels alive. And I was listening to it, and they have like music play throughout the park. And because it's Universal Studios, they have stuff like Halloween, Friday the 13th, all that sort of stuff. And for 2019, just before the pandemic, Carpenter Brute entered the rotation.
Shit.
I was like, whoa. Like, here's our little French guy just getting noticed with all his kick-ass music. It feels good.
It does.
I've been listening to him for a couple years now, so I'm glad he's getting the recognition he deserves.
That's so cool.
Interior, Palace of the Jedi, Council Chambers, Sunset. Anakin stands before the 12 Jedi. Mace Windu holds a small handheld viewing screen. In rapid succession, images flash across the screen.
A ship? A cup? A ship? A speeder?
Mace Windu turns the viewing screen off and nods towards Yoda.
How do you feel?
Cold, sir.
Afraid you are.
No, sir.
See through you. We can.
Be mindful of your feelings.
Your thoughts to like your mother!
I miss her.
Afraid to lose her. I think.
What's that got to do with anything?
Everything. Fear is the path of the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. I sense much fear in you.
Well, then you can go fuck yourself.
What's a song that you've listened to since like ages ago that you always go back on when you're just doing shit, playing games, saying?
Damn. You go.
There you go. No, you go. I can quite. You go.
Sort of cringe, but when I was young, I used to watch a lot of anime. There's one anime opening, and it's the worst series. It was a light novel, which they turned to an anime. So it had one of those really, really long names, and it was a shit show. But the opening theme was by a idol group called
Love Live.
No. The song is called Sweet Melty Love, but it's got like this fucking mad like thrash guitar and stuff going on.
Nice.
And some of the best power chords I've ever heard. And it's just this, I can't describe it. It's not a good song. It's terrible. But every time I hear it, I'm like, all right, here we go, lads.
Today's gonna be a good day.
That's awesome.
The show, I've forgotten everything.
Buckle
about the show.
in.
I've forgotten 90% of the anime I watched during that dark period of like late high school. But for some reason, that opening song, Sweet Melty Love, it stuck with me. Oh, and Hush by Deep Purple. He's the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, a real fucking song. One song I keep going back to, surprisingly, well, not really surprising because it's a good fucking song, is Mr. Blue Sky.
Nice.
I used to listen to Bloodshot Rampant from Borderlands 2. Shout out, good game, buy that as well. On Steam, or you should have gotten it from the Epic Games, so it was free for a little time.
If you didn't, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Just okay. Short diatribe again. I'm the master of diatribes because I keep going on them. Download the Epic Games. Even if you don't like it, they give you free games every month. I've gotten so many. I could go through a list. You know, if this video gets 20 likes, I will record a video of me going through all the games and things I've gotten for free from the Epic Games. Either it's video game, just the video games or game creating related. 20 likes in this video and I will do it.
My man, he's gonna do it.
Gonna do it, so remember to like and smash that subscribe button.
Smash my
that
ass.
like button.
Hit my ass.
Throw your monitor down the stairs.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, do it. Fuck yeah,
What are you sitting there for? Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, well, what the hell?
You're being
Yeah.
kind of
No,
weird right now. Viewer.
Don't do it.
Come
No.
on, I'll
You
get
know
a gun
what?
to your head.
Viewer, you've watched this for a while
No.
now. Why aren't you talking, viewer?
Me?
No, viewer. I'm talking to the viewer.
Oh. Viewer sounds pretty close to Leon.
What, me?
Sorry. No, but for real, viewer, you've been here for a while. You're just not contributing to the conversation. I think you got to pick up.
Viewer.
Yeah. In the comments below, write
that new
down your answers to the
Music
the questions we've had, and
Yeah.
we may read them out in our next episode.
And if you have any questions, please ask. Please, just
Yeah.
any
Exactly.
questions.
Please,
Any
please
questions.
chuck us questions.
Anything? We're
They'll
desperate.
Yeah, for real.
absolutely get featured.
Please.
But I am liking that shirt. That is a top notch
You know,
shirt.
it's not really my. Wait, did you say one? To
I
general?
like it off.
Call your mother. She
Ooh.
misses you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of things we like, how about a new topic? High school things that you liked about high school.
Nothing.
I liked it when it was over.
Oh.
Got him.
Ooh, high five. Thanks.
I actually well, I hated high school like most people, but I actually have a little bit of good stories about that shithole. Of course, the first one was meeting and re-meeting everyone in this call except for Jake. Except for Jake, everyone.
Because you guys moved in together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, apart from meeting all the fantastic people in this call in high school, one of them was my I think it was 8 or 9 art teacher. She was the most just so kind person. It was like we would be like two whole weeks behind projects, and if someone had a question like, "Oh, I've got a question about this thing that we had last term," she'd stop the class and say, "Let's help this person." I remember one time, it was my birthday, and of course, being high school, everyone would say, "I'm just taking the day off my birthday." My mum wouldn't let me, so I just came in. So I was always sitting there in class, and someone was like, "So, what are your day? So what's going on, Liam?" I'm just sitting there, I'm like, just doing work. Of course, it's my birthday today. And they're like, "Oh, it's your birthday. How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm turning this old." And the teacher said, "It's your birthday, Liam." Then she just said to the whole class, "I know we're behind. Just stop. You two, or just everyone, go do what you want. It's Liam's birthday, so we must celebrate." And it pointed to two people, said, "We're going to Coles. We're getting cupcakes. We're getting chocolates. We're celebrating." And the entire lesson, just not really just celebrate, just mucking around, just doing whatever he wanted. And she was like, "It's Liam's birthday, so he has to do stuff." And she was like, "Watch at home." And I'm like, it was that part of the time when I was too scared to mention that Mum would just order me to go to school. So I was just like, I just felt like coming in, I guess.
Yeah.
I love school. Can't wait to learn.
Here we go.
And school loves me.
You know me, 111.
I love school. I say as a tear forms in my eye, knowing the pain that would come in the mid-years.
We had so many good times back in systems engineering. One time, it was towards the end, like last class, towards the end, we're about to go home, but the teacher loses his multi-grip. I didn't even know what a multi-grip was, but he only had one of them, and we were not allowed to leave that class until he had his multi-grip in his hand.
Jeez.
And he got furious. He was fuming.
Absolutely.
But
Mega.
exactly.
Super mega.
In the end, we got the multi-grip and we all got home. I hope.
Did a student
I
have
got
it?
home. Sorry?
Did a student have it?
No, I think it was just somewhere around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
That was the same class where I burnt my arm on a soldering iron. That was no fun.
Must have been that Riley kid who burnt my arm using my equipment, so he must have taken the fucking multi-grip.
He takes his skin off his own arm, then he takes my multi-grip.
With me, again, another good memory is because in year 12, I was a good VCal boy. I'd always do my work, so I just sat down and wrote books. If this video gets to 50 likes, I will release my incomplete 20 books that are on one of my USBs.
The entire
collection, and I'll release them. I don't know. I'll probably put them in like a document or something. But yeah, it would be like, I'd sit there, I'd do work. The teachers wouldn't be angry, but they'd be annoyed that I'd be actually doing work because they're so used to everyone just not doing work. That they'd be like, everyone. Like I remember this one time, one of the teachers sat down and said, "All right, I need to know where all of you are right now. You group, we're over here. That's at the start. That was like at the start of the term. We're like 3/4 way through the term. It's nearly done. I'm gonna have to get to you. What are you? I'm over here. Liam, do you?" And I was like, "Thank you," and I just sat down.
At least the Australian education system gives you options, and it's like, hey, you want to go and do a trade-based thing? Do a trade-based thing. It's not like, oh, what, you don't want to be a scientist? Onto the dumpster pile.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening and watching. And if you don't mind me, I'm just gonna go back to Legoland and play with all my Legos. Come on, buddies, let's go!
Hey, I'm Chris Pratt.
Dude,
Whoa,
Lego!
Lego Chris Pratt.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday at Legoland.
Oh, look at the dinosaur. Oh, look at the overpriced plastic. It's incredible.
Guys,
Look at that.
oh, fuck this beast! Oh, shit! Oh, God, beast!